Vergil Ortiz stretches your boy Boots Ennis, and it's not even going to be a close fight. That is the fight to make sure, but we are disrespecting the guys at super welterweight. But it's kind of deserved because these two guys are absolutely incredible. And after watching him destroy, I mean, just beat the snot out of Erickson Lubin on the zone, just 2 rounds is all it took him. I am fully convinced that the Mexican Vergil Ortiz Jr. just destroys the American Jaron Boots Ennis. Wow. I mean, wow. All I can say is, like, Lubin's not the greatest opponent. Sure, I get it. But who his Boots fought? Like, let's be real. Who his Boots beat that's, like, anywhere near what Vergil Ortiz has beat too? They're kind of in the same boat. Like, Usima Lima? Come on, bro. Like, their last was Stanionis is a good, okay win, I guess. Before we get into this episode, in the description, I've got a Substack and a Discord where you can come hang out and talk boxing with me. And like and subscribe. It helps the channel. 2K's it, okay, whatever. But, like, neither of these guys have fought anybody as good as each other. And that's why the world wants to see them fight each other. So what are we doing? Book the stupid fight. And I know Vergil Ortiz's team wants this fight. You just get that feeling like after that kind of a performance, they're like, yo, if we fight Jaron Ennis, we run through him. We run through Boots Ennis. I believe him. I am. I'm inclined to believe him because, like, man, just watching him cut those angles that he did on Lubin, like, it was just, oh, so good. So good. I can't say this enough. You know, Vergil Ortiz might be the best fighter at super welterweight. You know, he's already beat Israel Madrimov, like Sergey Boachuk. Those are 2 okay wins. You look at, like, okay, so come on. Come with me real quick, guys. Let's have a little field trip. Come over here. See, we got Vergil Ortiz pulled up. Let's pull up the BoxRec rankings, because why not? They got Boots and Vergil Ortiz 1 and 2, which is, like, completely disrespectful, like Xander Zayas and Sebastian Fundora. But, you know, what do they know? But, like, go watch either Boots Ennis or specifically Vergil Ortiz for this case. Go watch him, and then watch Xander Zayas. Okay. You know, go watch Sebastian Fundora. Interesting. You know, y'all, I'm always big on Fundora. Go watch Keith Thurman. Who beats him? Who beat Tim Tszyu? No, we know Tszyu sucks. We've already seen him lose to Boachuk. Callum Walsh, Connor Ben. You know, like, no, nobody beat. Okay, let's go to ring. Vergil Ortiz #1. They know ball. Fundora, Madrimov, Bakram Merzataliev. Like, come on, man. Lubin, they got Jaron Ennis all the way at number 7. Oh, man. Yeah. I don't think Boots beats Vergil Ortiz. Now, Lubin is an okay fighter. He's not great. He's had some losses that are, like, concerning. Like, how far can this guy go? You know, he's making a good living in the sport of boxing. Cool. But when I watch him just shell up against the ropes against a Vergil Ortiz, it makes me say, was this guy trying to throw this fight? Sarcastically, of course. We got the whole betting scandal in the UFC going on right now. But I'm like, was he trying to throw this fight? Was he ready to get out of there? Because, like, then you think about, like, what kind of pressure Vergil Ortiz is bringing. Because, like, he throws some mean intentions with every punch he throws. And those body shots really start to add up early. You know, that lead left to the body. Lubin didn't want anything to do with him. And he figured that out very quickly in the first round. And by the time the second round comes around, you got Vergil Ortiz kind of pushing him back to the ropes again. And body shots and yada yada blah blah. And then he does the cool, so Lubin's up on the shelf. Vergil comes in with a hand trap, grabs the hand, boom, pulls it down, and boom, big right hook just across it. I saw a slow-mo of it where you could see, like, the spit flying from Erickson Lubin's face. It was just nasty. Okay, so I'm going to cover up and defend myself from this side. Yeah, look, don't punch me in the face, right? Vergil Ortiz cuts an angle. Whoop! To the side. Another right. Boom. It's like, oh my gosh. Referee has to step in because he's throwing left hooks to his face. Because Erickson Lubin's not going to turn into him. Because he doesn't know where it's coming from. It's like those old animes where it's like punches coming from everywhere. From all sides of the screen. That's what Erickson Lubin felt in there. But Vergil Ortiz really did show why he's probably the best super welterweight there is. And sure, the Sebastian Fundora fight's an interesting one. And sure, I'd like to see him get an actual belt. But boy, if they booked Boots versus Vergil Ortiz now, it would be huge. It would be massive. I'd watch. But part of me believes that Boots is going to fight Bakar Murzataliev, and Vergil's going to go fight Xander Zayas so they can get a title, and then they'll have a unification bout. They're not going to waste. The sanctioned bodies aren't going to waste Vergil Ortiz versus Jaron Ennis on a non-unification bout. It's just not going to happen. Actually, come here. Let's go look at the champions in this weight, because I want to know who actually holds the belts. Let's see. Light heavy, middle. Super welter, you got Bakram. Vergil Ortiz is the interim title. Fundora has it. And then Xander Zayas. Like, who is there? You know, you could have Boots fight somebody for the IBO or whatever. Okay, Freddie Kiewit. Like, who's he beat? He's fighting up soon. Oh, interesting. Okay. Just kind of put up a belt on his fight, I guess. Yeah, like you look at these champions and you look at both Boots Ennis and Vergil Ortiz, and you're like, nah, those are the two best guys in the division. We know they need to fight. 25 years old apiece. Man, that's crazy. Both of them are super young. Like, these guys are finally coming up and doing what they're supposed to do. They're finally coming up and boxing. So we get the opportunity to see them box. If we can get the businessmen out of the way. See, that's the hard part, is getting the stupid businessmen who want to make as much money as possible. The sanctioned bodies want to make. They wonder why the UFC, the TKO is coming in and starting a unified boxing league or whatever they want to call it, so they can take over this and run it right. Because we get fights like Jaron Ennis and Vergil Ortiz, and we don't get to get them immediately. You don't get Anthony Joshua and Deontay Wilder because they. Money, politics, like, no, the best need to fight the best, and that's why boxing is not as popular in America right now. Despite having Devin Haney, Jaron Ennis, Jesse Rodriguez, who's fighting in a couple weeks, you know, you got Brian Norman, you've got Tank Davis, who's like a screw up, but regardless, like, he's a superstar. Ryan Garcia, you've got all these American stars, and nobody knows about them. Nobody cares about them. Because you can't make the fights, and you're going to allow TKO to come in here and clean the house, get rid of, like, gut the Ali Act. Like, oh, yeah, you'll be able to fight under the sanction. Do you know what happens when there's no Ali Act? There can be sanctioned bodies. Look at Muay Thai. Look at kickboxing. Like, yeah, they have the WBC title in Muay Thai, but it means nothing. Because everybody knows the best fighter in the world fights at a certain stadium. And that's what the UFC sees. That's what TKO sees. And they see Boots Ennis and Vergil Ortiz not getting made. And they say to themselves, like, hey, we can make these fights for a little while, because they're not going to make the fights all the time. They're just going to cannibalize as much as they can. Book the fight. Sure, get them one more time. Get one of them a title. Then have them fight for the title. But book the stupid fight. I'm preaching about this in boxing all the time. Book the fight. Do it. Stop wasting time and just do it. That's all there is to it.